Chris Paul, who just turned the big 4-0 in May, is coming back to L.A. for a second stint with the Clippers. CP3 will enter his 21st and what will likely be his final season. Paul played for the Clips during the Lob City era from 2011 to 2017. Spent last season with San Antonio, averaging almost 9 points and 7+ assists a game. And for the first time in his long career, he played in all 82 regular season games. Paul is number 2 on the NBA's all-time assist list. He's about 3,300 assists behind John Stockton, so he'll likely remain there.
Interesting how that's all interwoven, right? A look at radar and satellite right now. So radar would show rain if there's any rain. There's not. And then on satellite, we can see some cloud cover. I'm going to change the look of the Earth a little bit, though, to show you clearly where we see the clouds right now. That's the lighter color as they're beginning to move back in. And so they're going to fill in overnight. Tomorrow morning is going to be gloomy for most of our area, and then it's going to take a little time for those clouds to erode. Tomorrow, kind of like what we saw today. So notice we're looking at 7 a.m. tomorrow, cloudy skies over all the LA Basin, Orange County, up into the valleys, over towards the Inland Empire, and there's probably going to be a little bit of spotty drizzle, especially near the coast. These green areas showing where some drizzle will be possible early tomorrow morning. Then as we go a little later into the day, here's 10 a.m. Clouds still kind of hanging out, but clearing a little bit in the far inland areas, and eventually it turns sunny almost everywhere. But still tomorrow afternoon, we may find a little bit of cloud cover just hanging out over some of the beaches, kind of like what we saw today. So those areas will take a little while longer to clear. All right, day planner then for LA tomorrow. Again, the clouds early, temperatures in the 60s. It is going to be on the cool side for July with highs under 80 degrees. In fact, many spots will see temperatures cooler than normal. Here's a look at the highs around the rest of the region tomorrow. So the Inland Empire, it's 80s. The valleys, we've got 80s there. And then you see just kind of a mix of 70s and 80s around LA. A lot of Orange County seeing 70s right along the coast. Low 70s and maybe even a few upper 60s for high temperatures tomorrow. So we continue on the cool side tomorrow. I think we're going to be cooler than normal all the way through this week. We'll talk more about that on our 7-day forecast, and we'll also show you where the opposite is happening, a big heat wave in a certain part of the country. All those details coming up a little later. For now, let's go back to you.